Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and place to be, it's Deb C. Let's do that over again. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and place to be, it's Deb C. That's me, boop, Deb C. As you can tell, I am in a different surrounding. I'm downstairs in my underground lair, and you can't see it, but I just got my shower. I just washed my hair, didn't dry it or anything, letting it air dry. But check it out. That is my new, I'll show you guys sometime, but that's my new purchase from QVC. It is a outdoor chair, like you can fold up and you can take whenever you go to, like, you know, outdoor concerts or whatever, or to the, you know, picnics or to, anyways, that's not why you're here. You're not here to hear about my foldable chair that I will show you sometime. But I'm downstairs because I just took my shower, and I wanted to talk about this week's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills finale. There's going to be 2 videos. I'm downstairs because I'm going to be cussing a lot. There's going to be a lot of cussing. There's going to be a lot of yelling. So listen, I wanted the underground lair to voice all of that. Once again, there's going to be a lot of cussing. There's going to be a lot in the second video. This video, we're going to talk about the finale. Second video, we're just going to talk about Garcelle Beauvais' departure from Beverly Hills and the fucking mean girl display on Watch What Happens Live. I have to do separate, because if I don't, this video right here is going to be 4 hours long. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to talk about it separate. So let's get into the finale. Okay. So the ladies are going out for the night. They are going to a birthday celebration for Dorit and Erica. So Bose has put together like this. They're going to have dinner on the beach, but they're also going to have like a night market where they have vendors. They have a steel pan band, like a drum line coming in, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So the ladies are all getting ready for this. So Jennifer Tilly is talking with Sutton. They're getting ready for their night out. And Jennifer brings up the fact that she feels like the attack, she says the attack on Sutton by Erica and Dorit seemed very kind of like, it seemed to fit together very well. It seemed very uniform. And to her, it sounds like it was maybe possibly planned out. She thinks it sounds like it was planned out. She mentions this to Sutton. Sutton really doesn't say anything about it. I don't think it was planned. Did they talk about it before? Did they talk about, you know, Sutton beforehand? Of course. But everybody talks about everybody on these shows. I don't know that it's always planned out. And maybe Jennifer coming in as somebody who's, you know, new to this, I don't think she knows that these things aren't planned out. They're just talked about. They're just discussed amongst people. But one thing Jennifer Tilly does need to know, it was the Fox Force 5, because in the past it was like, who was it? It was Rinna, it was Dorit, Rinna, Kyle, Teddy, and Erica. So now it's probably not the Fox Force 5, but it is still some Fox Force members. What she needs to know is they will always have each other's backs. So nothing is really planned. God, it looks like my eyes, it looks like I have the absolute darkest of dark circles. Oh my Lord, I don't care. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. So then Garcelle is talking then to Sutton. And Garcelle mentions, hey, listen, Kyle didn't stand up for you. You know, she didn't stand up for you tonight. I noticed that. Sutton immediately starts crying. Listen, here's the thing. I do not understand why Sutton is so invested in having Kyle be like her best friend. You already got somebody in your corner who stands up for you all the time. Garcelle got your back constantly. Do you got Garcelle's back all the time? No, you don't. So she's crying and she's like, these women have been wanting to break me. They've been wanting to break me for years. And then they show some flashbacks. And listen, I'm going to tell you, they really have been going hard for them between Dorit and Renna and Kyle and Erica. They all go hard. They all go hard for her. And when she says at some point, she says something like, I'm the only one that they scream at. She really is the only one that they scream at. Nobody else really screams at anybody else. They do really scream at Sutton. Does Sutton put her foot in her mouth? She does, but they really do go hard on her. But listen, Garcelle is right. You come at somebody so often and you back them into a corner, and after so long, listen, that person is backed in the corner after a while, after getting beat down. Listen, they're either going to just like cower and give up, or they're going to fight back. And 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to fight back. So that's just what's happening. So Garcelle and Jennifer are then talking because Sutton is like, I'm not going. I'm going to tell you, I don't think she should have gone. I think she should have just stayed home. But Jennifer and Garcelle are talking. They see the same thing. They both see that Kyle does not support her. She is dying for Kyle's friendship. Kyle just will not support her. But Sutton refuses to see and accept that Sutton refuses to see that Kyle just won't have her back. If Kyle is going to stick up for anyone, Kyle is going to have Dorit's back and she's going to have Erica's back. She isn't going to, but once again, I don't know why she refuses to see this. So the ladies all meet up downstairs over at Bose's villa, and everybody's there except for Sutton. Sutton's late, and they're all like, why is Sutton not here? Where's Sutton? So Tilly tells the group, hey, listen, she's still getting dressed. She feels like she's being ganged up on. And Dorit's like, of course, all of a sudden you're playing a victim and this, that. I'm going to tell you, if I kept getting yelled at, I wouldn't go out. I'd say fuck you, and I wouldn't go out to anything. They wouldn't see me the rest of the trip. Bravo would have to like put me on some kind of like timeout or something, because I wouldn't go. I'd be like, forget it. I'm not going. I'm just not going. And Jennifer says that, but listen, Jennifer says that Sutton feels like she was attacked, but she also said, Sutton said she feels like this attack from on the boat from Erica and Dorit, she feels like it was coordinated, like it was a coordinated effort. And but here's the thing, Sutton didn't say that. That was Jennifer that said that. Sutton heard her say that. Sutton didn't say that. So here's the thing. Yeah, that Sutton didn't say that. Immediately, Erica has like a huge problem with this. I don't understand why she's so upset about this. She doesn't like Sutton. And I know she says at the end that she would really like to get to know Sutton, and she would like to be friends. She don't. I don't buy that. I don't buy that for 1 second that she likes Sutton and she wants to get over this stuff. I don't buy that at all. Dory comes in and she's like, well, she can take it, she can give it, but she can't take it. But here's the thing though, Sutton has been dishing it out and taking it for a while. But the only person that really has her back is Garcelle. Whereas the other ladies, as soon as somebody comes at one of the other ladies, then then more than one person usually has that person's back. Like with Dorit. You say something to Dorit this season, well, then you got Erica on you, and then you got Bose on you. It's always been that way. Like, the only person, Sutton only has one person standing up for her, whereas the others, if you're in the Fox Force 5, then you have the rest of the members of that alliance coming for your back, having your back. And Garcelle then says to Kyle, hey, listen, she would really like some blind loyalty from you. I know what Garcelle meant. I think she should have not said blind. I think she should just drop the word blind and said either like, she would like some loyalty from you, or she would like you to have her back, or she would like, support from you. That's what I think she should have said. And Kyle was like, well, why is everybody coming at me? Because on the boat, Garcelle didn't say anything and Jennifer didn't say anything. Yeah, that was the one time that Garcelle didn't say anything. Like, the one time. Because Garcelle has had her back every time. So, when Sutton didn't always have Garcelle's back. So everybody's at the night market. Eventually, Sutton shows up. And Jennifer's like, I told everybody everything, And she's like, why did you say that? So then Kyle comes up and is like, tries to talk to Sutton about like this blind loyalty comment. But she's like, I don't want to talk. I want to talk about this. I just want to have fun. Can people just leave me alone? I just want to be left alone. So then here comes Kathy Hilton. Kathy Hilton, by the way, everybody else is dressed fabulously. And then here comes Kathy Hilton. She's just looking like a tourist. She's just looking like everybody else. And she has on some shorts and a t-shirt. And like, I don't know, what was that? Like a towel around her neck. And she comes up and says, everything. What's going on? She's like, I just want to be left alone. Can I just be a Barbie? Can I just be a Barbie for tonight? Please. And then she throws in, and please just don't act like I have 140. I have an IQ of 140. I just want to be a Barbie. So, okay, so there's that. Kyle tells Bose, like, I tried to talk to her about this, but she doesn't want to talk. Bose says, well, how much fun is that going to be? This confuses me because she wants everybody to have a good time, come out and celebrate the birthdays and have a good time. But then she's like, so were we supposed to sit here and not talk about it? How is that fun? But if you start this, then it's going to just be drama and there's going to be yelling. I mean, as soon as somebody starts something, there's going to be yelling. And I'm sorry, but if you're including Sutton in, then there's probably going to be some yelling. So, I mean, there's going to be yelling either way. So why don't you just let it be? So, listen, I said Kathy's killing me. between her wearing shorts and a t-shirt and everybody else being dressed up, and then, excuse me, and then everybody's sitting down, getting a drink, and Kathy Hilton asking for 2 bags of ice. 2 bags of ice. She gets these bags of ice and puts them under her armpit, then gets up from the table and says, excuse me, comes back in her house coat, in her house coat, and people are like, where were you at? She then has to tell everybody, announce in public, I tinkled in my shorts. What? And Bose was like, in confessional, was like, stop, Kathy, sit down. What? Why are you going to do that? Listen, as a woman of a certain age, I thought as a woman of a certain age, I get what my mother would say, because in the past, and I was younger, and my mom would be like, when you get older, sometimes if you laugh, you might tinkle a little bit. Sometimes if you sneeze, you might have a little tiny slip. So, okay. But I'm not going to go on to national TV and be like, oh, I had to excuse myself because I pissed my shorts. I was going to do that. I was like, oh, Kathy. Okay, so they're sitting there, everything's fine. And then they start doing impressions. Kyle does the impression of Jennifer Tilly. And then Jennifer does an impression of Sutton. So then that opens the floodgates for Dorit and Erica to start doing it. Listen, I know it was just trying to be fun, but that stuff is not good with Sutton. So why are you going to do that? I mean, you knew something was going to happen. That's just either Mean Girls or you're just poking the bear and wanting to get some kind of a big reaction. So Sutton had to give it back. Nobody talks like that. Nobody talks like that. Nobody talks like that. Nobody talks like that. So she was like, I'm done. Fuck you all. I'm going to bed. She goes to bed. Okay. So, the next day, I was surprised by this, but Bose and Sutton are going out to a chocolate demonstration. She's like, I'm going to invite Sutton out because Sutton has made up this narrative in her mind that, I am just Team Dorit and I'm not about anybody else. I mean, she's not wrong. I mean, she is friends with Erica, and I mean, she's kind of getting a little bit better with Kyle, but I mean, she usually does have like a blind loyalty to Dorit. So they do this little chocolate demonstration thing, and then they're sitting there and they're talking, and Sutton says, it seems like I was getting along really well with Erica, and then all of a sudden this comes out of left field, and Bose is like, well, I don't know, she brought this up to me, the fact that the fact that Sutton will knock a woman down in the group that's maybe at a low point. Sutton did bring up a good point though. She was like, well, listen, Erica was at a very low point, and both Dorit and Kyle asked her the same questions that I asked her. Now, true, she did ask the same questions. They were delivered a little differently, but they were the same questions. But also, in that clip that they showed, of Dorit and PK and Kyle and Mauricio talking about, when Tom went into the hospital, and rather than looking at his head injury, they looked at his foot. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I thought that was funny. I did think that was funny at the time, but it is, she does have a point. I mean, and they were laughing. They were laughing at Erica, and they were laughing at Erica's husband. So, I mean, there is like this double standard that Bose really doesn't know anything about. Okay. So Kyle, Jennifer, and Garcelle, they go to the beach. They hit the beach. They're relaxing. They're having some fish tacos. It's lovely. So they start talking about last night. And Garcelle says about this whole like loyalty. She says that, listen, in Sutton's story, you are the hero. And you're going to come in and you're going to support her in, you know, anytime she needs support, you're going to be there. So when you stay silent and you don't say anything and you don't have her back, it hurts more. It hurts more than like anybody else. And Kyle's like, but why? Garcelle has no idea why. She has no idea why. Listen, my hands are so, I don't know if you can see it, but my hands are so dry. This right here, I'm going to use this. It's sugar cookie. It's from the Lotion Company. Thelotioncompany.com. I found it on TikTok, but you can just go to their website at thelotioncompany.com. It's a locally owned business here in the U.S. and it says father and daughter owned business. This sugar cookie one smells, it's their newest scent. It smells so delicious. It smells just like a sugar cookie. It's not greasy and it's not greasy. Oh, it's so good. No white cast. It's really good. Okay. I had to do that. I was feeling my hands and they felt so scratchy. Okay. So, Erica and Dorit, they're talking and back at their villa and they both agree that Sutton is not, she's not consistent. Like she's not consistently a bitch or not consistently mean-spirited, which is confusing because Erica's like, there are times when she is just a lot of fun to be around. Dorit's problem with her is that even if she does apologize, it comes off as performative. Like there will be an apology and then she'll immediately give like a gut punch right after it. So Dorit doesn't feel like it is sincere. And for that reason, she really can't trust anything that she says. And once again, they're talking about this planned attack, this Jennifer Tilly saying it was a planned attack. I don't in the comments, let me know why she would be so upset that they're saying it was a planned attack. I need to know. I'm not figuring it out. Okay. So the last night, the ladies are going out to celebrate Carnival. Bose had people make these amazing, like, feather, like, not headdresses, but like, I don't want to say wings, but beautiful. If you watched, beautiful. The amount of time it had to have taken on those were incredible. Those were absolutely gorgeous. So everybody's dressed, everybody's dressed like they're going to Carnival. Erica, let me see. Okay, so they're all sitting there and I'm just going to say this. I would never put my figure in any of those things. If I had a figure like some of them women I would. I thought Sutton's figure was a little odd looking in that outfit. That's all I'm going to say. Once again, I would never put any of that on because it would be like a bakery because there'd be rolls everywhere. So I wouldn't do it if it was me. But anyways, okay, let's get back on to topic. So they're all sitting there. Everything's going good. And then Erica was like, hey, about this whole planned attack, verbal attack. Who said it? Was it you or was it you? Talking to like Garcelle and Jennifer. Jennifer says, eventually Jennifer says that just Garcelle and I have noticed just the similarities in your messages. Erica was like, well, I talked to Sutton. We had a sit down earlier. And I asked Sutton if she heard anything about this. And she said no. Which really isn't true because Jennifer told her this. So, I don't know. Erica says, listen, what I said is what I said. It was my opinion. I didn't have to talk to anybody to coordinate this to figure out what I was going to say. This is my opinion. That's my opinion. So it was her opinion. And it's not a planned effort. And I want this to be the end. I want us to just be able to I want us to be better. I guess she was saying that to Sutton. I don't buy that though. Garcelle then says, hey, listen, I accept what you said. It wasn't planned and we're good. But remember that. And in confessional, she's like, listen, from the very beginning, it's been really me and Sutton, and I really haven't gotten to know the other women, and I would like to do that. So everything's gonna be good. Okay. So then a month later, what do? Then you go over Kyle goes over to Erica's house because listen, the other shoe dropped on Tom. Tom Girardi was found guilty on 4 counts of wire fraud. So she comes over to visit because she says, listen, Erica has proven to be a loyal friend. She was there for me when I needed her, so I wanted to be here for her. Verdict dropped, and like that, Erica said she felt like she was getting back into like that deep hole that she had dug herself into before. Like she was feeling the depression pulling her under. But she has gotten herself out. They're still married. Like, how long is it going to take for them to get divorced? Because they're still married. That's crazy. She's like, they could give him 80 years. She's like, he don't got 80 days. She don't talk to him anymore. So, okay. So listen, in the comments, let me know what you thought. Right after this, I'm going to film another thing. It's going to be a lot of swearing in it. A lot more than this. So in the comments, let me know what you thought. If nobody told you yet today, you were loved, seen, and heard, please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. Be aware of your surroundings. Be smart and safe. Please hydrate often with some water. And if you're in a dangerous situation, please know that Dolly and I are sending our love, thoughts, prayers, and positive, or love, thoughts, prayers, and positive vibes and energy your way. Love you guys, and I will see you in a couple. Bye, guys. Bye.